What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about the current state of affairs in the crypto markets, you guys. What a crazy 24 hours we've had. I'm practically smiling, right? I know for some people this is serious, this is scary stuff. I've been in the crypto markets. This is my third bull run. This kind of stuff gets me excited. It's a very opportunistic moment, okay? This is not a good point to sell, right? You want to buy low and you want to sell high. If you bought high and it's low right now, you don't want to sell low, right? You're going to sell the low. This is a good area to buy, right? This would normally be, hence the classic kind of saying, buy low, sell high. If you sell low, you're doing the exact opposite of that. And that's how you lose money. Looking at the charts here, just looking at Ethereum, man. Crazy drop this week, 11%, hit a low of $2,400. I think that was it, man. I really think that was it. Others across the board, man. This is the total crypto market cap. To start the day off, the whole market just dumped another 11%. That's crazy. And then yesterday, over the last 3 days, what have we had over the last 3 days? We had a 16% drop, and then starting out today, we've already got a 15% drop, man. Things are ballistic to the downside. But if you look at this chart here, others, by the way, this is the average kind of crypto, right? That's what that is. You're at a low point. Not every crypto is going to look exactly like this, but this is the general kind of chart for the altcoin market. You're at a low point here. Likely you will bounce. 3-day time frame, you're right at the oversold zone, an area that you keep bouncing from. You might go down a little bit more, but a bounce right here would actually be very beneficial, I think. But I want to get rid of the charts. We'll come back to the charts in a second. I just wanted to show you guys some stuff as far as like what I'm seeing. Bitcoin all the way down to 93K. Man, I didn't expect it to drop this low, to be fair. I thought the lowest we'd go is about 95 to 96, but here we are at the lowest, 92K. But if you notice the volume that came in, it wasn't that dramatic on the way down. In fact, the most volume we had so far is on this candle here. The most volume we've had is at the low. It's at the low, you guys, right? Whenever we had a lot of volume up here and we were at the high, what do? We sold off a little bit, right? We've got a lot of volume down here. I know it's red, and people might think of this as like selling volume, and there's people that sell, but every time somebody sells, somebody's buying that orders. Every time somebody buys, somebody's selling. So it's all buying, it's all selling. It's just volume. And I just, thinking in that kind of metric, if there's a lot of volume at the low, what does that imply, right? There's probably a lot of interest there. There's more liquidity down here. People are panic selling, but the smart money, the institutions, the OGs, and the people who have nuts of steel or whatever else down there of steel or other kind of metal, we're the ones that are scooping this up. It's a fire sale right now, and I'm very proud. I want to get rid of the charts and talk about this real quick. I'm very proud of some of the members in my Discord. I did not see a lot of panic in there today. Some people, of course, there's always that little panic and discouragement. Of course, it's never fun watching your coins drop. And I'm sure the people who are the most discouraged probably weren't the ones who were talking the most. But there's a lot of excitement right now. People are excited, at least in my circle and in our circle. It seems like people are seeing this for what it is. And I'm not trying to brag. I'm trying to just say how proud I am of all these people, because I know a lot of you, man, you're in your first bull cycle, and you're handling this stuff better than I ever did. This, by the way, this is my third bull cycle. I think I said that in the beginning. This is nothing to be concerned with. This is absolutely nothing. This is standard volatility, you guys, right? We look at Bitcoin from a recent high to where we are here. No, that wasn't the high, but if we can go back and get it on the high there, that was a 15.8% drop overall. You guys, in a bull market, in every bull market in Bitcoin's history, there are 30%, 40% drops all along the way. So this isn't anything. Could we drop more? Could we do a 30 or 40% drop? I think we could. It's possible. I don't expect it to happen, but just because I don't expect it to happen doesn't mean that it can't. But there's a lot of interest in buying Bitcoin, right? While the quote unquote dumb money, while the people who are new to the game, who are not familiar with the ways of the institutional world, while they might see this as a panic moment, Donald Trump, you guys, and whether you like him or not, this is not a political message, okay? That's not the point of this. On inauguration day, or on the week of his inauguration, it was like the second day after his inauguration, he announced that we would have a crypto reserve. Okay, the United States, we signed an executive order, our president did, to have a crypto reserve, which would compile Bitcoin and probably various other cryptos as well. Okay, that happened here. Do you think they started buying crypto that day, or would they be maybe waiting for a moment like this to get in, something like this? And I'm assuming that beyond the United States, there's probably, we're going lower, man. There's probably other countries, other parties, other entities at interest as well. I don't assume that this will go too much lower. But as I'm talking, man, it does keep going lower. That's kind of wild. Let's look at the chart real quick. I want to look at it. Daily RSI. We're at the oversold zone. Yeah, we're in this downtrend in the daily time frame, right? And I want to make a Bitcoin video later to kind of explain my thoughts on this. But we could go lower. But if we're at the oversold zone, I mean, what happened the last time that we were at the oversold zone? Let's just look at that. Let's check that real quick. Oh, that was our last low in August, of which we built from. We had higher lows and then eventually went all the way up here, right? So we're very near this. We're very near the end. We might get a little bit lower into the oversold zone than we are now. We could. We might not. We could bounce right off of here. We've done it before. We've bounced off this area before, bounced off it before. But oftentimes you do go a little bit into the oversold zone, which again, this is telling me that if not today, then sometime this week, probably over the next couple of days, between today, tomorrow, or the next day, we're going to find our low. And if we keep this pace up, day after day, maybe we do see prices down at 80K, which to me wouldn't make sense. Maybe it would make more sense probably to go to 73K or 74K, something like that, But that would be wild, man. If Bitcoin were to drop that far, I mean, a 20% drop for Bitcoin is a 40% drop across the board, right, for other altcoins. So I personally don't see that happening. I am going to make a video, a Bitcoin update. That's not the purpose of this video, right? The purpose of this video is really to just hopefully calm the nerves, right? And again, I wanted to express pride to the members of my Discord, especially people who are in their first cycle, and you've got, like, you're looking at this the same way that I'm looking at this, and just excited, right? I've made some purchases today. On that note, I'm going to say I did buy more XCN. I bought some at 2.1 cents, baby. I don't know if it went lower. I don't care. If it goes lower, I'm just going to buy more. But it's a good thing right now. You want to buy low. Everybody who recently was catching pumps or buying cryptos at the highs, you wish that you had a chance to buy it at lower prices. Well, here it is. Here's the lower price. Do you have the gall to seize the opportunity? This is not financial advice. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. But crypto right now, you guys, is in a very, from a geopolitical standpoint, it's in a very bullish position. The fact that it's down is only a blessing, okay? If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I'm going to get into the charts. We'll go over some various things tonight, and yeah, just stay tuned for that. All right, take care, guys. Bye-bye.